How you doing? I'm Darren with Kickin BBQ. If this is your first time to the channel, then welcome. If you've been here before, then welcome back. All right, it's been about 3 months since I've stood in front of this camera talking to you guys, and a lot of you have reached out via Instagram, Facebook, email, wondering if I'm okay, where I've been. Yes, I'm okay. I've just had some personal stuff and some family stuff going on. I had a pretty significant family member diagnosed with cancer. Happy to say that they're in remission. Not going to share who it was. They don't need their business all over YouTube land, but they're in remission right now. Things are looking good. The day after that cancer diagnosis, my uncle passed away, and then back in January, my grandfather passed away, and that was a tough one because my grandpa and I were very, very close. Aside from my dad, you know, he was one of the biggest male influences in my life, my dad and my grandpa, and so losing him was tough. It sucks. I had to focus on myself, had to focus on my family. My head really wasn't in the game of doing videos. The last few videos I had done, I was just doing them to get them done, keep on my weekly schedule, and there's just some things that are more important than dropping a video, and I don't want to just drop videos to drop videos. I want you guys to learn something. I want you guys to get some value. I want you guys to be entertained. You know, all of those things that make a good video, and I was there, but I wasn't really there, and that's not fair to you guys, and it's not fair to myself to put that stress on myself. So just kind of taking a step back and worked on the things that I need to work on, focus on the things that I need to focus on, family, myself, all that stuff. And I think I'm in a position where I'm ready to start doing some videos again here. I don't know that it's going to be every week starting off again. I do want to get back to that every Friday type of deal, but for now it may just be 2 videos a month. We're going to slowly build back into that, maybe some short form content here or there. So I appreciate you guys still watching the videos. I appreciate those of you who reached out. It really meant a lot, and yeah, I'm ready to cook. So one of the things my grandfather liked most was barbecue chicken, so we're going to do some barbecue chicken legs today. We're going to be cooking on the Z-Grills pellet grill. I don't know what it is about pellet grills and chicken, but for me, it's just, I love pellet grill chicken. It's just so good. It's so simple, and these are cheap. You can feed a lot of people with them. I think these were $4 for, you know, 5 of them. So I'm going to show you my favorite way to cook them. We're going to be trying out a new barbecue sauce today that I saw at the store that I really want to try out. So yeah, just kind of getting back into the swing of filming. So bear with me here. Enough talking, let's get these chicken legs prepped up right now. All right, so you can see here we got some good sized chicken legs, and I love chicken legs, one of my favorite things to cook on a pellet grill. So I'm just gonna come in with some Suckle Busters SPG as kind of our initial base coat layer. I had somebody comment on a video the other day saying I didn't know what I was doing because I called it a base coat, which I thought was pretty wild. The comments never cease to amaze me. And it just cracks me up because people leave these comments and they got nothing on their profile. They don't have a channel. They just think they're an expert because they won, you know, Grandpa's Worm Dirt Farm Festival back in 1982. So they think they know it all. But you just got to laugh. If you're going to do a YouTube video or have a YouTube channel, you just got to laugh at the negative stuff. Can't let it get to you. It's not worth it. If people want to be miserable and have nothing nice to say, hey, that's their prerogative. But at the end of the day, I'm not losing a lick of sleep over some random guy's opinion on the internet. I do this because I like to. I do this because you guys like the videos, at least most of you, except those of you who hate them, which is fine. Hey, watch them, leave a hateful comment. It's still engagement for me. I'm here for it. Does nothing but help the video. So it's like the old saying, there's no such thing as bad publicity. So now we're going to come in with my Kickin BBQ Honey Chipotle as the base layer. And the thought process behind this was because we're going to be using a hot honey barbecue sauce that I picked up today, and it looks great. I can't wait to try it. I love hot honey. I love chicken legs. So let's just see how it turns out. I figured I'd kind of do a little practice video on this, see how it goes again filming, and try out this new sauce. So I'm really excited. I got some banger videos coming up here, some plans that I'm really excited about. Might be changing up the filming style a little bit here. We'll see. We'll see what we're going to end up doing. So I'm just going to get this coated up with all the excess on the board, and I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. All right, and there we go. There is our legs seasoned up with Sucklebuster's SPG and my Ash Kickin BBQ Honey Chipotle. Links down below for both of these if you're interested in trying them, if you're interested in checking out the rub and supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. Otherwise, use what you like, cook on what you like. I'm just cooking on what I like. People love to say, oh, well, if I don't have this, then use something else. I mean, that's the fun of cooking. So you don't have to buy stuff, but buying this really helps support the channel, and I appreciate it. But if you don't have extra funds to buy this, make your own rub. There's tons of recipes online. Use what you like. But these are going to be fantastic. So let's get these out at the Z Grills, and I'll let you know what temp we're running at, all that good stuff right now. All right, guys, so we're out here at the Z Grill 700D3. We're rocking at 275 degrees, which is where we're going to be starting off for the beginning part of this cook. After a little while, we're going to bump it up to 325, which is going to give us a little bit quicker time on the cook, but I'm rocking 275 degrees just to get a little bit of extra smoke flavor on there in the beginning. If you want to cook these at 275 degrees the entirety of the cook, you can do that. You're looking at about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit more or less on the hour and a half mark, but I'm going to be shooting for about an hour on these cook. So we're going to be doing 275 for 30 minutes, and then we're going to bump it up to 325 and finish them off. We're looking for an internal temperature of about 175 to 190, 200 in there. Chicken legs are fine up to 200 degrees. I know people are going to lose their minds over that, but trust me, they stay juicy, they get nice and tender, and it allows the skin to crisp up a little bit better. So like I said, Z Grills 700D3. Reason why I love this cooker is I set it at the temperature and that's where it stays. You saw me cooking on it all winter long in -0 temperatures. Well, today it's 102 degree heat index outside and this thing is just pegged in. So thank you, Z Grills, for sponsoring today's video. Let's go ahead and get these chicken legs on right now. All right, so like I said, we are rocking at 275 degrees. You can see the grate is nice and clean here. So all we're gonna do is just get these on right in the middle, and this is such a simple cook. Like I said, 275 degrees. After 30 minutes, we're coming out and we're bumping this up to 325 degrees. When we come out to bump it up, I'm just gonna flip these over, give them a nice flip, and then after 15 minutes at 325, we'll flip them again. I know it's a lot to process right now. I'll run you through every step. So let's get this closed down and let these cook. We'll see you in 30 minutes. All right, so it has been 30 minutes and you can see we're starting to get some really nice color on these. All I'm gonna do is just come in and flip them. I did bump the cooker up to 325 degrees. Look at that, real nice color on there. We're gonna get some real nice color on the other side now. And then what we're gonna do is after about 20 minutes on this side, we're gonna come back over and flip them again. I'm not gonna bring you back for that part. Like I said, it is extremely hot out today and I do not want my camera to overheat. So let me just reposition this here. There you go, you can see. So 20 minutes, I'm gonna come over and flip these over, let them go another 10 minutes, then we'll start checking temperature. They should be close to being done around that time. So we'll see you in 30 minutes. But for me, I'm coming out after 20 minutes and flipping them again. So we'll see you in 30. All right, so it has been 30 more minutes, and just in case you guys thought I was exaggerating right now, this is the thermometer sitting at 101 degrees, 102 degree heat index out here right now. It is screaming hot. Let's check the big one. We're sitting at 180 degrees, so that tells me that these are done. These smaller ones are gonna be there or be even a little bit higher. So now it is time to get these sauced up. And the sauce we're rolling with today is the Blues Hog Hot Honey. This has great flavor out of the bottle. Nice old school smoky chicken flavor from way back in the day. The sauce actually reminds me a lot of the sauce my grandpa used to use. So I'm gonna say that that's him saying hello. So, hey there, Grandpa. Now, let's get these sauced up because I cannot wait to try this on the chicken. Like I said, pellet grill chicken is amazing and this looks and smells wonderful. So, what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna get them on the rack here just so when we sauce them, it keeps the grill clean. If you are like me and you hate having to clean your cookers, this is a great hack. So we'll just put those right there, just like that, and we'll get them sauced up. And this is gonna be really easy. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna flip them and I'm gonna sauce the underside first. And you can see here, they say that chicken legs have a built-in thermometer. That's one of the tendons that snapped during the cooking process. Hopefully you can see that. And that pretty much always guarantees that these things are done. You can see one right there. That one doesn't have one, but I know it's gonna be good. And that one doesn't have one either, but 3 out of the 5 have it. I tempt them, we're sitting pretty. So let's just get these sauced up. I'm just gonna hit them with a little bit of sauce. Great color on that sauce right out of the bottle. Let's just brush it on. So I'm gonna flip them over. We'll hit the top side, which is what I would say would be our presentation side. If I was gonna bring these to the table on the platter, I'm going with this side up so everyone can see the color, everyone can see the rub, all that good stuff on there. So now let's just drizzle this over like so. And now I'm just gonna give them about 5 minutes aside, but you can see beautiful, nice shine on here. Give it about 5 minutes aside, let it tack up, and we will call it good. So we'll see you in 5 minutes. Actually, we'll see you in 10 minutes. I'm gonna let them go 5, flip them, let them go another 5, call it a day. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. Let's check in. Yeah, that chicken is looking fantastic. Beautiful shine on there from that hot honey. And that shine comes from honey. If you want this shine and you have a different barbecue sauce that you like, add some honey to it and it's gonna shine up real nice just like that. Little trick for you. If you have another barbecue sauce you like, just add a little bit of honey to it, heat it up, get it nice and thin, and you're gonna get that beautiful shine just like this hot honey barbecue sauce is doing. So I'm gonna get these off, get them into the house, let them cool for 10 minutes until they're edible, and we'll jump in and do the taste test. We'll see you then. All right, so we've let these chicken legs cool down for about 10 minutes. They smell absolutely amazing. Z-Grills 700D3 knocked it out of the park again. Like everything else, I'll have a link down below if you want to check them out. They have some great models out there, and rumor is they may have some new models coming soon. This chicken smells amazing. Sucklebuster's SPG, the original SPG, my Ash Kickin BBQ Honey Chipotle, and Blues Hog Hot Honey Barbecue Sauce. I can't wait to try these, so let's jump in and see how it turned out. There's nothing better than sticky, smoky, delicious barbecue chicken legs. Cheers. You can see that nice bite through on the skin, tons of juice in there, very juicy leg. And I guarantee this small one was pushing that 200 degrees I was talking about, because this big one was 180. So this probably was 190, 195, 200, somewhere in there. A great bite off of it. Right away, I'm getting the nice savoriness from the SPG, a little bit of sweet heat from my Ash Kickin BBQ Honey Chipotle, and then that delicious smoky sweet with a little bit of chili back end, hot honey. This is a fantastic leg. I'm going in for another bite. I probably got sauce all over my face. I don't care. That is what barbecue chicken is. It's supposed to be messy. This is fantastic. If you've never done chicken legs on your pellet cooker before, give it a shot, follow along. 1 hour, 30 minutes at 275 degrees. Flip them. Then we went 30 minutes at 325 degrees. Glazed them up for 10 minutes for sauce. So hour and 10 minutes, you're eating some delicious barbecue chicken. Hey, it was good to be back in today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, stay safe, and we will see you next time.